Adam is insuring his new project truck. Check it out. Look at the tires that came with it. They're great all the way around. I don't know, locking hubs. It's probably got one of those vacuum things that doesn't work half the time. This is a 91 S10. It has its issues. Some are just little cosmetic things, but we have a few, not necessarily mechanical. Well, we do have a muffler that's blown out. But it's got the 4.3. It's got the throttle body injection. Runs okay, needs a tune-up. But it sounds nice and solid. It sounds good. Just needs some, probably some spark plug wires. I mean, look how nasty they are. They're gross. Looks like we need some valve cover gaskets. Those don't look too bad to do. It has a fresh battery. It's brand new. AC wants to work, but it's I think it has a leak somewhere, like right here, like this cap. I turned it on, it had all kinds of stuff coming out of it. But this wants to click on, so I think if that got recharged, check for leaks and repaired, this would work. Has an oil filter relocator thingamajig. Probably because GM's really good at putting their oil filters in really hard places, so I'm gonna put this in. Or maybe it was a freaking aftermarket, or factory, sorry. Cruise control. It's got power steering. In fact, you know what I want to know? Thank God this isn't a van. It's like, how do you check the power steering fluid? Not too bad. It looks kind of dirty. It's clear, but dark. It needs to be clear with no color. So I'm not too worried about that. The only real leak it has is the oil pan gasket needs to be changed out pretty bad. So I think we're gonna go get a gasket pretty soon. We'll roll it into the garage and work on it. We're gonna take care of the leaks and probably do the spark plugs and plug wires. And of course, the distributor's back there, so you're like, son of a bitch. But at least you can take the air cleaner off and get to it. It's not a freaking Camaro where you gotta pull the motor. But it sat for quite a while. It started right up. And at first it didn't want to because they didn't have fuel. But once the fuel pump started pumping some in, it just fired right up. Transmission fluid needs to be changed. It's pretty bad. I mean, it sounds solid. It just needs to tune up. It actually just smells like a carbureted V6, really.
Fucking smoke.
I hope it'll pass DEQ.
I already know how to do it. Put special products in there. Oh, yeah.
Hey, turn the headlights on. They're pretty dim, but yeah, that's why we do HIDs. Okay, here it kind of has a weird idle.
Whoa, that's great.
What? Now you can't open it?
Both keys turn the lock cylinder.
Huh. Maybe that's a good thing.
No, this is the proper key for it.
I found the wire for the radio. Brand new battery that's not secured.
I think I'm just gonna have my dad put the lock cylinder in because I don't want to fuck with it.
Oh, the wire is disconnected from the battery. That side doesn't go kabam! See, watch that not unlock it.
This one works. That lock cylinder is fucked. Okay. Yeah, the lock's fucked. It's working, it's connected.
Yeah.
But there's something wrong with the cylinder. I gotta get out the lock cylinder and put it in there. You know, if we're lucky, I'll find a yard.
Yeah. So, where are we gonna put the Power Stroke turbo? Right there?
Yes.
That'd be great. Oh, that'd be freaking awesome.
This truck's pretty smooth, actually.
I hope there's spark plug 1 and God damn it, door seal. I'm gonna go look at LMC truck, see what they got. They should have it. They have everything for a Chevy. They had freaking no auto parts warehouse had my seals from my Ford, so I should have it for an S10. That panel's wasted. Huh. Well, let's oh, this. Yeah, there's the duct tape. Yeah. Okay. I thought my steering column was bad. This is a 91, mine's an 82. Oh my god. I think I'm gonna do him a favor. This is why I don't own a Chevy. I can hardly fit in this thing. I actually have more headroom in a small little car. Okay. Steering wheel's oddly squishy. Which key starts it? We got good oil pressure. 40 something at idle. Apparently the battery's charging at about maybe 13 some volts. We're at 180 degrees temperature. I like that they actually put the numbers. Door rattles. I do like the mirrors though. Okay. It moves good. Shifter's a little stiff. It's in 4 high. Let's see if it'll go over this curb. Okay, push the button in, we're gonna go neutral. I believe we're in 4 low. Oh wow. Oh my god. This motor's got some torque. I just put it in 4 low, and without even putting on the gas, it just walked right up the freaking curb. We're in 2-wheel. Okay. I like the manual shift. If I had more space, I might get one of these, but I don't know. I feel pretty claustrophobic in it. But I like the mechanics. Does not have a tack. Oh, this is bad. Something's janking around. The brakes are terrible. And it diesels a little bit. Okay. I couldn't do it. I only like it because this needs work. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my my god! I knew something had to be wrong with it. You can't even. You gotta. Oh, it's a farm truck. Yeah, I wouldn't even be able to drive it like this on the farm because everything rattles. Does this have like any? It has no interior lights. Headlights work. Most people just push this and they run the park lights. I hate park lights. They look retarded, especially when it gets dark. Oh, I feel like I'm in a Jeep. I can't even get out. Worn out door bushings. People are like, only Ford gets that. No, Chevys get it too. The hood release looks like it's pretty worn out too. Okay, gotta get some crap out of my pockets. My phone goes sideways and drives me nuts. I think I'm gonna put some air in the tires. They look pretty low. Where the hell is the thing? Prop rod. I hate prop rods. Yeah, it just has a woody smell to it, an outdoorsy smell, because it's been in this one garage for so long. Transmission fluid is a weird color. It's like you can see through it, but it's kind of dark. But the transmission feels good. It's responsive, so I think you just change the fluid, it might be okay. It's too bad it's not a manual, but we could always convert it. I still think we should put a set of shocks on it. I might buy them a set tomorrow. We'll work on it. At least this is not all rotted out. Someone had to use this fancy screw to hold it in. It's got radiator hoses. I wonder if it's had a newer radiator. It's got the I don't like these brake master cylinders. This is kind of like just having this cap thing reminds me of the one in my truck. But let's see. What's the air filter look like? Anybody want to see? I know. Let's just put a carburetor on this. We'll get that Summit Racing one I got. Actually, we would have to get a 500. I don't think this engine would like 600 CFM. Yeah. Look at those. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is fairly good. Nice and warm. Oh, gooey. And dirty. We should put it like that, like the hot rods do. Where the hell is the rod? There we go. Yeah. No, that's just retarded, because then you're just asking for hot air to go in there. I went and put this thing up on some stands. Took the front wheels off. I wanted to get a look at the brakes and the shocks. The shocks, I don't know if they're supposed to be like this, but I don't remember seeing it on Adam's old Chevy van. But these shocks are like moved over and the bushings are all out, and it's like on the driver's side. I've never seen that before. So I think new shocks, they're getting a little wet. CV shafts are about due too, the boots are going. I went and put air in all the tires. I got about 40, I put 40 PSI in. So they look nice and pumped up. Should get some decent mileage. Not freaking dragging. So I pulled the plugs on this side. One of them, the electrode, or not the tip, is like bent over a little bit, and the actual electrode tips themselves are just, they're worn out. So sometimes a rough idle, poor fuel economy, poor response, and check engine lights can be caused by those little vacuum leaks. This didn't have a check engine light, but it did have a weird idle, just kind of a little rough. but I found one suspect that could cause that. So this is the old line. It goes from this manifold port here to this little check valve down in here. Okay, this is right by the heater hose. Now this goes to probably the HVAC controls. Let's see, where else does this go to? Looks like it goes up there, and then it goes off to the cruise control as well. And then it comes down to here to this little canister. To your vacuum sumbitch. This hose I think is it's cracked right there, so I'm gonna cut a section out and replace it. I'm gonna go ahead and look at it some more, make sure it's not all bad. I wish I had like bulk, like real long Honda hoses, but I don't. But so it's funny. So this is a 91. This is what 23 years old. Well, I have a piece of vacuum hose here. This is like real nice, good, still fresh. This was in my truck for 32 years. So this was in my Ford truck for 32 years. I went ahead and put it in here, fit perfectly. I didn't really have to cut it. I don't want to cut it because I want to keep this from kinking. That was kind of kinked there, so what it was doing is it had this on a tight bend, and as this broke down, it caused the hose to, suck in, and it was starting to split right there, so it wasn't holding vacuum. So that goes right in the garbage. So, and I've replaced, see this hose here, this goes to the little, there's a little check valve on the back side of this. It's for the AC, something says AC on it. Goes to that little valve there. It's a little air temperature valve, and it goes to the vacuum, so I replaced that with a Honda thing, and that was all split plastic, so I just replaced it. So this stuff looks okay. It's grabbing onto the throttle body real good right here, and this one here is a little fat bastard. So I think that might do it. Brake booster hose. Luckily it's a short piece. I might just see if I have a piece to put on there. So, yeah. Just had a lunch break. Had a burrito. Delicious. Thought I'd have a burrito because we're working on an Amana. Like I said, I think I mentioned this. Got a new hose here for the AC manifold thing. Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird check valve. Got a new hose here. Put a zip tie on it to keep it down. Fits in there real nice. Not sure if I mentioned, spark plugs are dicked. They're not bad. I've seen worse. I had some pretty bad ones in the Explorer. They're funny. They're Autolites. There's the same ones. I think they're the same exact part number that my Explorer had, and it did not like them. They're the copper ones too, not platinum. So I think we're gonna get some platinums. Maybe we'll see if a Ford plug is available for this engine, then we'll put Ford in it. This uses green coolant, thank God. So that was a little low. It was down to about here when I checked it. So I had a fresh bottle of nicely mixed 50-50. Actually, it is actual 50-50. I mixed it like proper this time. So I topped that off and I filled this guy up so it looks like it's got something in it. Trim this back. I've unplugged the fan wire, and I'm actually going to go in here and take these, well, I think they're 1/4-inch bolts or screws, and take those out and see if this fan turns. If it doesn't turn, then we need a new motor. And then also I'll get in there and turn the ignition on and see if we got power coming out of that. If we don't get power from this, next would be to check the fuses. But if the fuses are good, then we'll check this. This is the resistor, blower motor resistor for your different speeds. High, low, medium, high, medium, low, low, medium, high, whatever. Off, reverse. No. So this looks pretty straightforward. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bolts, and then there's just the one wire for power, and then you got this little ground wire on here. So I'm going to undo that. We'll need to pull this little boot off of here. So I'm just gonna pull the fan out, see what's in there. Hopefully there's some room. It's a tiny little bastard, so might go in there. Retrofitted, yay! It was retrofitted 9/8/2000. Probably hasn't been recharged since then. I wonder if the GM dealership did it. Who does it say? Oh, Today's Auto. Which is funny because it has a sticker right here. Serviced by Today's Auto in Salem. So, I'm gonna pull this little motor out. I mean, what the hell? This is the, like, second or third Chevy I've seen like this. I wonder if the cruise control works. That would be amazing. Because we know the AC kind of works.
Okay, watch this. I'm gonna do box with the front. Sure. No, I was saying to do some parties like, oh, this song on the big box. It's like, see these? Yep. Okay, so, yep, ones. Yay. Oh, yeah, make sure you get some video of that. Press these. Press the right little finger. Oh, sorry. Laser. Look, stop with that behind, right? Right off. Gotta do that. We'll leave that time on here, so let me just mount it out. Okay, I was freaking out. I'm like, these are two of those. I was freaking out. Like, oh, shit. It's all from the box. It's not opposite. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're good. What's the other here? All right, here. Oh yeah, it's red. Hey, no, it's fine. It's red. It's red shade, but yeah, it's red. Yeah. Oh, it's nice. Nice to see the gloves. So nice to see the gloves. Oh, got the gloves. I have the gloves. Sorry, look at bitch. Right under off. I'll try my VPN in the other. Okay, we get it. Pretty good. And I have to do it. Yeah. I don't even put it on. Apparently, the top I have I think we're out for you. No, I did. I got out for you myself. So that's going to yes, right. Yes, it's going to match that. I'm saying that right. Let's see, 19. No, no, no. It's a price. It's a price. Separate. Oh, we got that. Okay, so off. That's it. 19. Of course, I'm going to go easily with ranch. Yeah, can't really break our species. I did. Actually, I would break, but I would do is because it's so cheap. That's right. Yeah, I did. After I do you know what's the thing we did? Like you said, yesterday, this. Yep. Just do that. You said we remember we didn't. I forgot that. Anyway, Rich, I just probably one of the 18 thing out. Where's that 17? I'm not all rich and flop around. This is bullshit. And it is. That's more shit. It's not that. I need to look at. Yep. See, I'll name that. I'll name that. Hi. Go on over here. Oh, shit. Hey. You regret that. No, sorry. I just got the thing inside and outside. I got it. These were me. Don't know that. Okay, where on the answer? John? Not bad. That's bitch. What's wrong with that? Holy cake. What was the house of shit? Yay! One shot. Oh, yeah, we gave away ones. Fish out in there. Oh, one shot. This is real easy. You can come here with knife, compressed. We don't use fish out there. Yeah, and then. Let's try a little bit. I don't need to that. I'll let you guys see, Chef. You know what you can do? Not painful. Well, later on, we've got more figured out some more. We've also figured out some more. No, more figured out. That's all we do this one here. Find a nice one. That's going to be a prime like screwdriver. Cross point. Yeah, take it. Right. Almost. This had the African 12 that's cheaper than the back one. Yeah, really? I used to couple hours for $40. That was $37. That was $37. For some reason $30. What do you want to do? Yeah, I think you're one. Yes, hang on, it's right here. That's going to be a socket. That's fine. Actually, sorry. Never mind. Yeah, I mean, faster. I thought that's like my story. I thought that's watching my channel. I'm sorry, not my story. You're more than welcome to keep doing it. This is my channel. Sorry, I'm not for another hand. I'm trying to oh, shit. Oh, yeah, gum. I'm sorry, oh, yeah, damn gum. You stupid engineers. I think I really rest of the whole yeah, I think it says BBS Lager. What's the that's good. There's lots of it. There's answers. You're the one taking up on the things rest of this wheel job later. Yeah, they didn't deal with it. Sorry. I know, it's going to be attached to me. Yeah. And so he's that camera. He's mine. He's Chinese. Because if anything's left, none of that is Chinese parts. Someone you're bringing stuff. Yeah. All right. So you're Chinese. Hold on. It's scattered. They're fine right now. I'm not doing this. We're going to get to here. Come on here. Sorry, guys. I'm going to take it. It's left. There we go. I think I just four more. There we go. Okay, that's fine. What? Oh, yeah, that's right. I was going to time myself, but whatever. Yeah, I'm going to change the shot. And I'm just going to use your phone. Go faster. Yeah, I'm going to look out. So, you might not get the wrench to that one. It's on tight. I'm going to pull towards you. I'm just going to spin you. You're wrench. Yeah, it's not going to be it's hilarious. No. Get out here. I don't use it anymore. Okay, same. You're better not be pissed. No, it's moving. No, thank God. There we go. Yeah. It's probably mud on it. Hey, let's go to this place. Oh, you're on. You want to wrench it? Yeah, not. Okay, we did the rear shocks. It's kind of like doing them on an Explorer, pretty much. It mounts it exactly the same. We were gonna show it, but yeah, we're kind of in a hurry. We're pressed for time. We need to go. So let's get in this thing. Let's get the fuck out of here. Ooh. I'm gonna shut the door right now. I got my heater hose for my truck. Oh, yeah, fancy stuff. Pay $48 for 25 feet. So I got lots of heater hose and spare to bring with me when I'm on my road trip. No tools. I still think the starter needs to get readjusted. It sounds like it's got some, it's not meshing right. It's like too tight against the flywheel. It runs good after putting the Ford spark plugs in it, and new wires, new cap and rotor. It's got like loads of power now. To my wallet, my phone. I don't have a jacket. Whatever. Pants are dirty. Ah, shit.
Hold on, I'm gonna put some of this stuff behind the seat.
Or you can zip it all up and throw it in the back, or, I don't know.
I don't want to get wet.
Oh, shit. So, it's, pretty nasty rainy out. And the person in front of this Maxima or whatever kind of stopped a little fast. And, we locked up the brakes. And slid into the car. Nothing happened to the Chevy. Got some bumper damage to the Maxima though. Nothing serious. I mean, the bumpers actually, yeah, it's serious. But nothing wrong with the Chevy. Didn't really hit it too hard. Bangolas. Oh, we're gonna get on the highway. This is gonna get scary.
Chevy's fucking sled.
Stop for food. We're hungry. Okay, cool. Alright, bye. Oops.
Stop for food. What was that?
Don't tell her. We just stopped for food. Hide that. Oh, derp. I don't know how to end this video. Took it out for a drive on the highway. Hey Bryce, little red shiny shocks did pretty good. Still got some pretty bad flat spots in the tires though.
Good.
Yep. Look at that. We hit another car. It's like nothing ever happened.